In the quiet suburb of Maplewood, where the trees whispered secrets and the sun filtered through the leaves like a gentle caress, Harold sat at the kitchen table, his heart heavy with the weight of unspoken words. It was 1994, a year etched in his memory, the day he decided to give his two sons, Daniel and Marcus, a gift that would shape their futures. Each boy received $10,000, a significant amount for two eager hearts, the same amount, on the same day, at the same oak table that had witnessed countless family dinners and laughter. After handing over the checks, Harold walked out of the room, leaving behind a silence that felt like an unfilled void. Daniel, the older son, was quick to feel the thrill of freedom that came with the gift. He was a dreamer, always chasing the allure of immediate gratification. As he drove to the bustling mall, excitement surged through him like a rush of adrenaline. The buzz of shoppers and the enticing glow of store windows beckoned him closer. He wandered from shop to shop, his fingers brushing against the fabrics, the sparkle of jewelry, until he found it, a watch that had captivated him for 2 long years. "This is it," he whispered to himself, imagining the envious glances from friends. He bought clothes that draped his shoulders like a tailored promise, and treated himself to a lavish dinner, each bite a celebration of his newfound wealth. For a week, he floated on a cloud of bliss, the weight of his family's struggles momentarily forgotten. But as the days turned into weeks, that euphoric feeling began to fade like the sunset, leaving behind a stark reality. Daniel found himself staring at his bank account, the numbers dwindling down to a bleak $340, the echoes of his former dreams now haunting him. In stark contrast, Marcus, the younger brother, approached the windfall with trepidation. As his heart raced with uncertainty, the voice of caution drowned out the siren call of spending. He did not consider himself wise. His fear of making a wrong choice paralyzed him. Instead of indulging in luxury, he methodically researched options, finally deciding to place his entire $10,000 into a basic index fund, a decision made in the stillness of his room. It was a choice not born of ambition, but rather a desperate desire for stability. For a decade, he left his investment untouched, watching as the world around him changed. By 2004, 10 years after that fateful day, the contrast between the brothers was stark. Marcus opened his account to find it swelled to $25,937, a testament to patience and restraint, while Daniel's account echoed the emptiness of his spending habits with just $340 left. But here lay the untold story, the hidden truth behind Daniel's decisions. He was not reckless. He was a product of his upbringing, a boy who had watched his family struggle through hard times. When the money finally appeared, his instinct screamed not to invest, but to fix what had been broken, to buy joy in the form of a watch, a tangible proof that life could be good. Yet, as he gazed at the watch on his wrist, he realized it was just that, a watch, a fleeting moment of happiness that did nothing to alleviate the deeper emptiness within. Fast forward to 2024, and Marcus had found himself in an enviable position, retired early, and basking in the glow of his choices. On a random Tuesday, he called his father, just to chat, enjoying the simple luxury of time that his frugality had afforded him. That single phone call symbolized what $10,000 had truly bought him, not just financial security, but the gift of presence, the ability to connect without the constraints of a work schedule. Meanwhile, Daniel remained at his desk, the weight of 30 years pressing down on him, planning for a retirement that felt forever out of reach, intent on making it to 70 before he could finally rest. The starting line had been the same for both, their father's kitchen table, yet 30 years had forged two vastly different destinies. The hardest truth to confront was how many people found themselves closer to Daniel than to Marcus, not out of foolishness, but because the voice that whispered, "You deserve this now," roared the loudest when they had the most to lose. The window of opportunity did not announce itself, it simply opened, waiting for those brave enough to step through. The question lingered in the air like a fragile thread, and more importantly, which brother would you choose to be?